Oh, what's going on here? They're on a raft. I don't like the way those sharks are looking. And there's the attack. It's Jaws! No, it's not. It's Deep Water, which is the Sega CD's, or at least Sega's, indication that this is a very adult-oriented game. Not meant for kids. Stay out of the deep water.
First seconds of time I've come. Born of human spirit, I travel throughout space and time to ensure the protection of all mankind. In this continuum, mankind shall fade from existence unless a great change takes place. I am the instrument of this change, for I am the eternal champion. The downfall
Well, there you
of
go. If the
man
title
is
didn't give it
traced
away,
through
that
the sudden
just gave away
deaths
the
of key
game I'm
individuals
playing.
that were meant for greatness, but were struck down before their time. I have used much of my power, traveling through time, gathering up these doomed souls moments before their untimely destruction.
Thrilling to sit through
I
this.
will hold a great contest, and
No.
I will return the victor to fulfill their rightful death.
So we'll stop it here. Okay. Now that's out of the way. Hello again, everybody. Brian E, aka MissGrims87 here, and this is Eternal Champions Challenge from the Dark Side, released for Sega CD. Now, I played the original Eternal Champions ages ago. Well, it was more like a year or so ago, but it feels like forever. So, this is kind of like the expanded edition. Like, it's almost like it's like DLC, but they actually made a lot of improvements to this game, because this was meant to continue the series, and Sega of America was hoping that this would be the fighting game to carry on into the next generation. There's even plans to release it for the Saturn, which came not even a year after this. But alas, Sega of Japan did not see it that way, because they wanted Virtua Fighter to be their main focus for a fighting game. And Eternal Champions died then and there. The only remnant that we get from it is a game called Experts. X-Perts. X-Hertz for Genesis, which utilized one of the characters from this game, and I'll talk about that in a little while, as one of the main characters. So anyway, this is a fighting game that carries on from what made fighting games so cool in the early to mid 90s was violence, fighting, destruction, death, like unbridled gore and shit like that. And we saw some of that in the first game, because while Mortal Kombat had their fatalities, this game, the original Eternal Champions, had overkills, which were stage fatalities where if you hit a hard shot on your opponent in a specific spot, a background event would happen that would further destroy them. For example, there was a stage that took place in Chicago outside of a movie theater where if you knocked them out at the right place, there'd be a drive-by. One of the old-time fucking Ford cars would come by, and a gangster would just run by you and put bullets in you. And that fatality, that overkill, still exists in this game. Or there'd be another one where you'd be knocked into a wooden stake in the old Salem witch trials times, you know, and you get burned at the stake and shit like that. And that also exists in this game. So they carried over everything that was visceral and gory and just like gritty from the first game and enhanced upon it with more characters, more fighting, more stages, more of that stuff. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a match. So you've got all of the characters from the first game, as well as several other ones, including a lot of unlockable characters. So I don't even have to worry about doing doing any cheats or anything like that. So anyway, when you talk about access info, this is where you can look at the biographies for each character, and you can learn more about them. Now, Shadow is one of the main characters from this game and the first game, and she's the one that appears in the game Experts. And she's basically like an assassin, but the only problem is she worked for the Black Orchid Corporation, and while she was good, the only problem is if she failed in a mission or did not perform a good job, she could be assassinated herself. But once she realized that that was the case, she couldn't kill anybody else, because if it meant, it's like, yeah, see, when she realized the peril of her own mortality, Shadow found she couldn't bring herself to kill others. The corporation didn't allow any resignations, so they arranged her fall from the 101st floor of the Black Orchid building. So they talk about, now this is something that was added to these games, is the goal. Like, what this person would do, because the way Eternal Champions works is there is this ethereal being called the Eternal Champion, and that's that green floating thing that we saw in space that looked like the Lochnar from Heavy Metal, if you remember that film back from 1981. I think it was around that time. Anyway, that being is trying to regain balance in the universe, and by doing that, he needs to be able to bring one of these characters back to life in order to let them fulfill their duty, fulfill their destiny, if you will. And that's what leads this. So, as you can see, Shadow's plan is to, reveal the illegal assassination programs. Basically revealing all of these secret agencies, and possibly even funded by certain governments, that are carrying out these assassinations, and then be able to use her skills in a more positive way. So you got that. I'm not gonna go through everybody's freaking story. I could spend an entire weekend doing that. But anyway, so you get, okay, Larson Tyler. This is one of my favorite characters because of not only the time that he's from, but also the kind of character he is. He is a cat burglar who became a part of a crime family in Chicago, but he would never kill. He would just disable their opponents, kind of neutralize them, I guess, if you will, subdue them. He would not kill them, but when he was given the mission to deliver a package to a recovering rival mob boss, a rival mob boss who was recovering in a hospital, he realized that the package was a bomb. He tried to throw it out the window, but he was too late, so he died along with the boss and people, and also several youngsters in the Chosen League. So, obviously, so if he gained a second chance, he would try to shut down the Significant before any of that happened. And you've got Rax Coswell. Rax, because that is an abbreviation. He used to be a Muay Thai kickboxer. Yep. Robotic artificial exoskeleton. He used to be a human kickboxer who kind of was on the outs because as the future came, people were more interested in cyborgs fighting rather than humans fighting. So he got cybernetic implants, and he was programmed. Apparently he was supposed to take a dive, and the promoter, he wasn't supposed to take a dive. The promoter used an electronic virus planted in his brain during the implant operation that shut him down before he was about to take on the champion. So basically the fight was fixed. It was like he died before he could deliver the final blow. So that's just a few characters, and that's kind of like the tragedies that happen to a lot of these guys in this game. Guys and girls, as you can see, there are women in this one. So we'll go ahead and play through a little fight. I'll be Larson on this one, and I will... Oh, shit, it shows contests, so I'm probably playing against racks on a harder difficulty if it was anything like the first game. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. You'll notice that if you've seen this stage in the first game, it's undergone an improvement. The sound has also undergone an improvement. Ow. Okay, good. My taunt still works. Punk. Oh, where did he get that move? Ow! Well, I got whooped. At least the computer is more forgiving compared to the first game when it comes to playing the main quest. Like the contest mode, where you just play against a bunch of people in order to get to the Eternal Champion and earn your freedom, or like earn your life back. But it doesn't mean it's fair. This is blocking everything. Ow! I hate that move. Yeah, and yeah, the music does loop because it's not meant to go for forever. At least it's good music. Remember, this is CD audio. So, and I'm pretty sure, like most other Sega CD games, you could rip this and play it by itself. Because it is considered CDA, CD audio. Oh, now I fucking do the move. Yeah, see, that, his voice when he says wimp, that's different in the original game. In fact, the music is very different. Alright, so yeah, I lost. Which is fine. Because all it means is that it just puts you right back into the same match. Or at least in this case, it takes you to a final stats thing. But don't worry about all of these abbreviations, because if you're anything like me, you probably didn't care about them before. They're basically the same abbreviations that you'd see for games like Street Fighter 2 and whatever, where they talk about, you know, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick. Here you've got snap, thrust, wheel, and you've got lunge, swing. It's like, so like there's a lot going for it. And it tells you, yeah, you can continue, sure, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to show you a little more about what this game's about, so let's move on, and I will instead be... Ah, here we go. Senator, who is a pastiche or a satire of the political figures in the 90s who were trying to outlaw violent video games. And Senator's quote, or at least in his biography, his quote is, violence, I think it was like, violence is the problem with violence, or whatever. Alright, so I'll go against Raven. Oh no, Riptide. That's right, Raven is the voodoo trick. Riptide is the... Ah, here we go. So we're back in the Cyberdome, although I think I could have chosen the level. Now see, there we go. There's the senator. I don't think I remember any of his moves. See, I didn't change any of the settings, so this could be just as hard as the last match. Now, as you can see, he plays very much like Larson. In fact, he's a palette swipe of Larson and a head swap. Like, you know, he's got a gray trench coat instead of the brown trench coat. He's also older with a gray head instead of... Yeah, see? Waving the flag. Uncle Sam, baby. See? Isn't that appropriate since I'm playing this on election night? Actually, I wish I didn't have to think about the election. I don't really like how it's looking. That's why I wanted to play these games, forget about the election. So why did I choose a fucking character like Senator? Oh god, I am trapped in the fucking corner. Oh, I can throw red tape. Oh, that's her... Ah, jeez. I didn't stand a chance on that one. Ah, damn it. This changes my directions. I can't jump in the right spot. Shit. Come on. I see. Ah, there we go. I banned her. She can't throw any more moves. She can't punch. Can't do anything. Oh, now she's free. And I'm gonna lose again. God damn it. Well, this is why I don't see me play a lot of fighting games. I usually suck. Okay, maybe I can change the difficulty or something like that, because I know I could do that in the first game. Maybe I'm just setting myself up for failure. Yeah, there we go. See, options. Yeah, bump it down to 4. Let's see how that goes. I'll be Blade this time. And I don't mean the vampire. I mean the dude Blade. Play against Dawson McShane. Alright. Okay, so it does randomize the stage. Alright. Cool. We're playing in, it looks like, Trident stage. Yep, there it is. Loser. Although in the Genesis game, it's a deeper voice. Loser. Alright, I don't know what kind of move I'm trying to do. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Damn it. Shit. Fucking hell, man. I can't even win a 1? God, jeez. Yeah, go ahead and take a piss. I don't care. Pretty sure it's not what he was doing, but that's what it looked like for me. There we go. That's what I remember. Being able to trap him and just beat the fuck out of him in the corner. There we go. Forgive me for being a cheap bastard. Sometimes it's the only way you can do it. Prove me wrong, children. Prove me wrong. Okay, I'll try not to trap him in the corner this time. But I will still try to defeat him. Now, let's see. Where do I hit him? Oh, he spit his thing. He fucking spit at me? Right, where do I hit him to get the special kill?
Lethal. Loser.
Okay, that didn't do it. I don't feel like I should end this video until I at least show you a kill that I did, because I could easily just splice one in from another video, but none of you believe it. I love you, Rax, against Ramses the Third. Or just Ramses. Ah, we're outside the theater. Now I know how to make this one happen. Just a matter of whether or not I can make it happen. Oh, always love that slam. Does some decent damage too. Ah, jeez, I forgot about that energy ball that you could shoot out. Ow. Now, the cool thing about this stage is that it looks a bit different compared to how it looked in the first game. You can see that it's a little more run down. Letters are falling off, you got the bricks in the back, just like... Blam! Got him there. Okay. Round one goes to me. I can win a round, but jeez, if I can only win a goddamn match. That's a start. As long as I'm hitting him before he does that, I've got a good chance. Up and down. I knew to block it. Okay. So he doesn't get the kill that I was hoping for. God damn it. Maybe I can't do one. It's kind of difficult when you have the enemy actually fighting back, you know? Because you have to hit him with a hard punch or hard kick at a very specific place in the stage. And if you don't do it, it doesn't fucking count. Alright, there we go. Larson versus Chinwo. Ah, here we go. This is the one. Salem. This is the one with the stake in the background. So if you hit him at the right place, left or right of the stake, you knock the enemy into it. Oh, looks like I'm actually in a good spot right now. I forgot he has the ability to climb on the fucking ceiling. He's almost like a Vega in this game. Instead of climbing on the walls or bouncing off the sides, he goes on the ceiling. He can also swing across the stage. Okay, Chinwo did not put up much of a fight. I should feel good about that. Damn. Froze me. Oh, and fire blast from behind. Yeah, I imagine that's an armor thing. Well, I was able to trip him up. I usually couldn't get that move pulled off in the Genesis game. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the move I wanted to do. That 4-punch combo. Poof, 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 poof. Now come on. Come my way. Here we go. You get to see one. I disappear and he... Oh. It ain't pretty. And his head falls off. Insult to injury. Finishing move, overkill. I think there's another move. They introduced a second stage fatality in this game called Sudden Death, where if you put him into a different spot, which is supposed to be a right spot, and you do a move there, you get another cool stage fatality, which I think in this stage is a bolt of lightning strikes your enemy and pretty much blows them away, except for like fragments of their body with the heart still beating its last beats or something like that. It's look up the game Eternal Champions Sudden Death and you will you will know. I just wanted to at least give you one of those to send you off on your way. Alright, well that's gonna do it for this one. I think I've had enough. This has been a game that I really wanted to get back to because of the fact that I love the Eternal Champions series. The first game was one of the games I really got into as a kid, even though I wasn't supposed to get into it because it wasn't meant for... I wasn't supposed to be playing it. I was like 7 when the game came out. So I was like, nah. But I did at least get to rent it. Something like that, you know, get to play it, stuff like that. And then I got into the rest of it, and then I learned more about the history Matt McMuscles has one of his videos. I'm trying to look at the Flophouse Files. There we go. He has one of the Flophouse Files episodes dedicated to how Eternal Champions disappeared because Sega of Japan wanted Virtua Fighter to be the main fighting game instead of Eternal Champions. So there we go. Yeah, check out Matt McMuscles. He's cool. Always been cool. He doesn't know me. I'm not associated with him. I'm not endorsing him. I'm not like paid by him like as a paid endorsement. This is just me speaking as a fan, as somebody who wanted to learn more about this series, and god damn it, he made a video about it, so I had to watch it, and I want you all to watch it too. So look it up. Matt McMuscles, Flophouse Files, talking about Eternal Champions. That's where the rest of this goes. But anyway, this has been well, fun, I guess. I ended on a high note, just like my last video, which will be going live around the same time as this one. So be ready for it. As always, it's Brian E, aka MrGribbons87, saying thank you all for watching, thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for playing along. There's gonna be more games coming your way. Some of them I don't know what, but, well, my birthday's coming up. Maybe I'll find some good games to play so we can all celebrate. Alright, y'all take care now, and I will be back.